We were hoping for the double Dutch, but we're going to have to make do with the single Dutch for now. JORREL Hato to Chelsea. Done deal. Here we go. 40 million euros from Ajax to Chelsea to come here at the best club in London to provide cover at left back for Marc Cucurella. Guys, welcome back to the Chelsea Godfather channel. Please subscribe to my channel for regular Chelsea-related news. Let's jump right in. Guys, JORREL Hato, 19 years old, left back from Ajax to Chelsea, 40 million euros. That equates to 35 million pounds. It's a very good deal. Ajax was trying to hold out for an amount close to 50 million pounds, which would have been crazy. But the good folks at the Chelsea front office, they said, no way, Jose. You guys pretty much set their price. Well, I believe it was last year. Ajax said, Ajax, you all set the price. Was it last year? Or was it two seasons ago? Where I think it was two seasons ago when you sold Timber to Arsenal for roughly around 34 or 35 million pounds. And so there's just no way you're going to send that, caliber of fullback to Arsenal and then come to us and then ask us for almost, double price. It's not going to work. And so that kind of held up the deal, as you're aware. Otherwise, that JORREL Hato and Chelsea had already agreed on personal terms roughly about 10 days ago. And so we're happy that the club-to-club agreements has been reached in the amount of 40 million euros. The next step is for obviously Hato to travel to London to have his medicals done. Then after that, it's going to be pen to paper. He's going to be holding up the blue shirt. He's going to wear that beautiful blue shirt, and he's going to provide us the cover that Maresca and Cucurella desperately need, because Cucurella has just pretty much played every single game, just about every game. The only games he didn't play last season was maybe about half of the Conference League games, which is crazy because even in Conference League, I mean, for about half of the games, we didn't even have a reasonable or adequate cover for Cucurella. So we're just thankful that he did not get injured and he was able to stay fit the entire season. So this signing, in as much as we've made a lot of massive signings like the Lap and obviously Joe Pedro, Gittins. I mean, for me, this is one of the most important signings for Chelsea that Chelsea has made this summer. I mean, backup, left back for Cucurella is basically what the doctor ordered for this club. And how did we get here? Well, we got here because last season we thought we had this backup deal covered when we signed Renato Viega from Basel FC, and everything seemed to be going according to the script for about 5 months or so. Viega had played about just under 1,000 minutes across various competitions, and but then at a point that I believe was it during January or was it November, Viega then got his first call up to the Portuguese national team, where his manager, after watching him in training and playing some games, advised him that, listen, if you can move to a club where you're going to play exclusively at left back, then that will almost guarantee your World Cup spot should Portugal qualify for the World Cup as expected. And so, of course, Viega, when he came back, it was like a whole different mindset. He was like, listen, I mean, you guys not going to play me at left at center back, then you're gonna have to ship me out on loan where I can go to another club and solely play at center back. So it's almost as if he switched up on Chelsea. So he switched up on Maresca, and that was at a point where when the game started coming thick and fast for Maresca, and we didn't have cover at left back. We didn't have cover in midfield in some games, and it was just a massive blow. And somehow the team was able to move on through that very, very horrible form where we went like a couple of months where we could barely buy a win. I think we played like 10 there was a 10-game run where we only won like 2 or 3 games. It was just horrible. But somehow we were able to steady the ship and finish 4th. So, thankfully, notwithstanding that we finished 4th, we still have this need. And so that's what this signing has done, today. And, Hato obviously comes in from Ajax. He has the requisite, training from, Ajax. He's a ball playing, defender who loves to, carry the ball, make line, splitting, passes. And he's going to fit right into this, Chelsea team under the, guidance of Enzo Maresca. So I am definitely looking forward to seeing and watching, Hato play for us. I believe he's going to be a massive asset for our team, and it's got to be onwards and upwards from here. What's next up? Well, next up is the second half of the double Dutch, which is Xavi, SIMONS. And for me, I feel that what is holding up the deal is the potential suitor to buy Christo Nkunku, because if we close out on this Xavi deal before we get at least a reasonable interest, it doesn't have to be a done deal, but a reasonable buyer for Nkunku, then it's going to be really, really rough trying to sell him after the fact. So let's keep our eyes and ears open for maybe another few days or by early next week. That's all I have. How do you all feel? Like this video, share this video, subscribe to my channel. God bless you guys. Peace.